request everyone to kindly stand. Let's start our reading prayers. Who would like to lead the prayer? Anyone? Who would like to lead the prayer? Okay, let's start.
Holy be your name, your kingdom come, your will be done. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who sin against us. Don't bring us into test, but deliver us from evil.
And so once again, good morning, class.
Good morning, sir.
So how was your day? Have you already eaten your breakfast? Okay, so before you take your seat, kindly arrange your chairs and take a piece of paper. Is there any absent today? No? Okay, where's your fiddle? You can check the attendance of your classmates. Do we have an assignment? No? Okay, now, so for the next time, let's be reminded to our classroom rules. Okay, everyone, can you read the first rule?
Keep silent when you are not told.
Okay, number 2.
Do a peace sign if you have concern.
Number 3.
Be attentive in class.
Number 4.
Always give respect to your classmates' views and
And
opinions.
last,
Avoid unnecessary behavior.
so can I expect that from you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So now, I want you to get 1/4 piece of paper because you're going to write the correct spelling of every word that I will mention. Are you done? When you want to number 1. Number 1. So I will only repeat it twice. Okay, number 1 is, okay, next class. Sounds almost done. Number 1, assert. 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 It means you are telling that something is true. You are stating an opinion or beliefs. Assert. 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 Okay, number 2. Reliable. Reliable. Okay. So again, I will repeat it twice. Number 3 is sufficient. I'm sorry, sufficient. Sufficient. It is enough or adequate. Sufficient. I'm sorry, I'm shocked. Okay. Next. Verify. 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 Number 4. Number 3 is sufficient. 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 Enough. In other words, enough. Adequate. Okay, now last number. So after sufficient is verify. Last number is appropriate. Okay, the term of appropriate is exact. Okay. Okay, are you done? Okay, so let us check your spelling now. Are you done? Okay, so here are the correct spelling of every word that I have mentioned. Okay, can you check your paper? Be honest. Got perfect score. Very good. So just so those So now let's proceed to, I want you to listen on these debates. Because after this, I'm going to ask you. Okay, we'll start. Listen.
Ito ba yung secretary? Tinapin namin yan, yung sinasabi niya. Wala hanggang ngayon. I applied for that program about 2 years ago. Patayin ho yung iniisip ko kung gumutin ko. And until now, there is no. It's 8 true. Wala sa nakaw.
Secretary Mar, your name was mentioned.
Siguro, nakakisip ito ni Mayor Duterte. Dahil totoo na may mga natutulungan ng PhilHealth sa Davao City. Bukas, alas 8 ng umaga, ibibigay ko sa kanya ang lista ng mga kabawenyo na natulungan ng PhilHealth at ng gobyerno sa Davao City.
I do not believe you. You have made so many promises and your term in the government on lahat halos wala kayong nabibigay sa tao. Puro daldal, puro announcement, puro lahat. No implementation. There is one, it's all corruption.
Go ahead, Secretary.
Mayor Duterte, I dare you, kung may mapakita akong tao, pangalan, ospital, na talagang natulungan sa Davao City, ikaw ba'y atras? Kasi ang problema dito, kung hindi pumasok at hindi mo pinaniwalaan ang aktual na facts, na datos, ay papaliwalain mo. Ito ang mga katotohanan. So doon tayo sa katotohanan, huwag nating lukuhin ang ating mga kababayan na walang nangyayari. Ang katotohanan, ang pinakabasihan ng kahit anong pamumuno, katotohanan ang basihan ng ating tiwala sa isa't isa.
Mayor.
Well, this is a nationwide problem. Tapos pati Davao, ninilang na nilang. The people of the Philippines are listening. Is this guy telling the truth?
Okay. So from the video that you watched, what are they talking about, or what are they arguing, class? Okay, anyone who would like to give answer opinion, just raise your hand. What are they arguing about? Anyone? Before we proceed to our task one. What are they arguing? Or who do you think it's of them telling the truth? What are they arguing? It's all about that. It's about that. SSS? SSS? Okay, will help. So they both stating that Maruhas, she needed help the people of Davao, but children. While Maruhas are telling that he really give help from the people of Davao, which Duterte didn't believe. Okay, so now, so what do you think?
To by the secretary.
Okay, so what do you think is our topic for today, class? Because this video is related to our new topic for today. It is pertaining to our topic for today. So our topic for today is all about, can you guess? It's all about claims of what? Okay, very good. It's all about claims of fact. Okay. So now I want you to use your 1/4 earlier. Okay, but before that, let's have our objectives. So at the end of the class, students are expected. So okay, everyone, can you read the Okay, so can we achieve these objectives, class? Okay, that's the fighting spirit. So now I want you to use your 1/4 earlier. Okay, so you're going to identify if the statement is correct or incorrect. Just write true if it is correct and false if it is otherwise. Okay, so number 1. Okay, start your just write true or false. Five. This is a character of Indian where in the movie Life of Pi, the tiger was the villain. Is it true or false? You're not familiar with Life of Pi? Do you think that the tiger was the villain? Okay, so just raise your hand who are familiar with the movie Life of Pi. Just one? Okay, so not all are familiar, so we'll make it one bonus. If you're not familiar with these five. Okay, so let's make it bonus so make it clear. Okay, so let's check now. Okay, let's check now because we are running out of time. After this, we will have a task one. Okay, number one, what do you think is the answer? True? Who said true? Who said false? Who said false? Just raise your hand, don't be shy. Okay, the correct is true. I know. No, sorry. Manny Pacquiao is the 8th division world champion from flyweight to light middleweight. Okay, who answer correct? True. False. Okay, so you're the only one. Okay, number two, what do you think is the answer? Do you believe that the Jews were liberated by Adolf Hitler from racial and ethnic tyranny and discrimination? Who said true? Who said false? 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 Who said, okay, the answer is false. Okay, number three, the earth is round. False? The earth is round? Okay, the answer is true. Okay, number four. Okay, number four. Andres Bonifacio was the first president. Who said true? Who said false? Okay, the answer is false. Okay, number five. Who lost? Okay, who got the perfect score? 1-1. Okay, now so let's have a task one. I call this let's okay, so instruction. Okay, identify if the given statement or sentence is okay. Forget to change this. Okay, is named of fact or statement of fact. So use your smartphone to help you understand what is claims of fact and statement of fact. So and then the third instruction is write your answer and explanation in one whole piece of paper. And the last is present your answer briefly in front of the class. So every reason or explanation that you're going to write, it must have a support right from the internet. Okay, so I will group you since have I already grouped you in based on your multiple intelligence? Are you familiar with that? No? Okay, so I will group you into 5. So let's start the count off.
3, 4.
4.
1, 5, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so go to your group now. This will be the group 1, group 3, group 4, group 1, group 3, group 4, and at the back group 5. Group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, and group 5 is at the back. Okay, faster. Okay, group 1. Here is your sentence or statement. Statement of fact. Okay, group 1 to group 5. Here's your given statement. Okay? So, every reason and explanation, there must have a support based on the internet that you found. So, do you get it now, class? So you're going to do? So you're going to identify if this statement is claims of fact or the statement of fact. So for you to be able to know what is claims of fact and the statement of fact, use your smartphones or your phone. Okay? Okay, so this is your rubric. Okay, so your rubric of delivery, high score is 10. Content is, okay, the second is 8. Third is 6. And last is 4. The same with content and teamwork. Okay, you can take the picture as your basis. I'll give you 5. Do you get it now, class? Well, answer is not common. What if it isn't a claim to fact or a statement of fact? So for you able to know, you have to the explanation or reason is being supported on the internet and the information of the on the internet that we found. For you to be able to know, define first what is claims of fact and statement of fact. What are their difference? Okay, timer start now. Do you get it? Do you know what? I will go on to define. Okay, statement or claims of fact is other term of that is opinion. While statement of fact is fact, as in fact. It is true. Okay. If it is opinion only, it is claims of fact. Claims of fact is opinion, while statement of fact is fact, is true. Okay, now, just give me a short, brief explanation.
Activity analysis, abstraction,
Your answer is claims of fact. You should give a brief explanation on this and that. Okay, 2 minutes. give a short explanation. I'm going to identify the explanation. Or you can write your own feelings or reason. One minute left. Just brief or short explanation. Or reason. You can write your own. You think it is a clinical fact, you can write without relying on the internet. Okay, for the sake of
Three, two,
okay, guys, guys, okay, let's start now. Okay, okay, start now. Group 1. Okay, group 1, proceed. Before that, I'll give you first your one more piece of paper and the names, your members. You give me first your 1/4 piece of paper and write the name of your members, section, and date. Okay, faster. We're going to have another task. Yes. Okay, group 1.
Sometimes people use Facebook, Twitter, and other social platforms to bully one another. It is a claim to facts or just an opinion because not all people use social platforms to bully someone. It can be for educational purposes or business purposes. That's why they use the social media.
Okay, let's give them a round of applause. Group 1. Okay, proceed to group 2. Okay, group 2. Okay, group 3. Okay, group 3. Let's proceed to group 3. Okay, listen down to group 3.
Good morning, everyone. Social distancing is important during coronavirus pandemic. It is a statement of fact. Since it is a protocol, it is the protocol during pandemic. It is important to be clear that it is close and extended personal contact increases our risk.
Okay, let's give them a round of applause. Where's your one? Okay, group 4. Group 4. Are you ready? Okay, let's listen to group 4.
Answer is not contagious. You cannot scratch someone.
Listen now, listen. Good. We will not proceed.
Answer is not contagious. You cannot touch cancer from someone else. Close contact things like sexting, using touching, sharing meals, or engaging in same cannot spread cancer. Cancer is a very common but is not contagious. It is statement of fact.
Okay, let's keep them around. Okay, give me your. Okay, for group 2, let's go back to group 2. Okay, group 2 now, are you ready? Are you ready? Ready, right? Okay, so keep them. Listen now.
Some people think dogs it is a statement because dogs should be
Listen now.
because it is an animal, but in other words, in other people, dogs serve as their child like they treated dogs as a puppy. However, other people, dogs serve as their guards like house guards, such as police. That is why it is a statement of fact. Some dogs also are treat dogs like they have no home for them.
Okay, let's give them a round of applause. Group 2, okay. Last group. There's group 5.
Inspired the Philippine Revolution and ultimately lead to restitution by Spanish Filipinos.
Okay, let's give them a round of applause. So where's your one sport? Okay, now so let's arrange your chair first. Arrange your chair. Just stay in your group. Just arrange your chair. Stay in your group because we will have next class. So I will give my I will tell your score later class. Okay, so let's talk more about names of facts. Okay, everyone, can we read? Our species of information around with reliable authorities such as science and history. So what do you mean by science? Can you define what is science? Anyone? What about this bro? Can you define based on your own opinion? What is science? Okay, understand.
Science is a systematic science.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Okay. What about history? It is a study of what? Study of about past events. Okay, right? Very good. Okay, so claims of fact, we're going to read.
Relates to statements that can be easily verified and not dependent on a person's preference.
What do you mean by preference? Your own understanding. What do you mean by preference? Okay, your own ideas or perceptions or opinions. Okay, everyone, can you read?
This also asserts that a condition has existed. It is existing or exists and is based on facts or data.
Okay, so when you say claims of fact, in other words, it's all about the past, present, and future because of existing or will exist. Okay, it's all about the past, present and future. So let's go first to past. Okay, everyone, can you read what is the definition of about the past? Okay, everyone, can you read?
Something is true in the past because of someone or something.
So who is this someone? What? Are they what? The people who told you what was happening in the past, right? Okay, can you give me example of what? Who is this person? Your grandfather? Another. Okay, thank you. Another. Your ancestors? Your brother? Your mother? Your father? Okay, based on this picture. What about this something? It's not about object or things that told us about the past event. Such as what? What about another? Books, right? What else? What else? What are these something that told us about the past event? Aside from articles or books, what else? What? Grandmas? Books already okay, another is TV, right? Internet, YouTube. It give us idea of what was happening in the past. Okay, so for example, this is the first example of claims of fact. Okay, can you read?
The 1972 martial law caused the fall of the Philippines economy.
State there that the 1972 martial law caused the fall of the Philippine economy. So do you agree that because of the martial law, it caused the fall of our economy? Do you agree? Who said yes? Raise your hand. Who said no? So as I've already said earlier, the claims of fact doesn't mean it is exact. It is true, right? So it could be arguable or debatable. So for example, this statement. So not people would agree on this statement, right? Because there are a lot of factors or studies where we can say that martial is not the only reason. It could be what? Why our economy today is okay because of what? Corruption. Another aside from corruption. Disasters. What? Another last. Before we proceed. Start from letter T. And O. V. Okay, poverty. So it is named for fact because wala siya kang sporting details makainga siya nga since we know that claims of fact is not, it does not state exact, right? Okay, so let's go now to present. Okay, can you read everyone? Something is true right now. Okay, so you already encountered the word asserting. It is where you are telling that something, okay, you're stating or telling your opinion or belief. So it talks about present. Can you give me examples? Since that you know already the examples of claims of fact about the past, what about the present? In the present, can you give me examples? Before we proceed. Example, just now. State something about today. Everyone. What about you? Jimenez. With this row, how about this row? State something about your classmates, about yourself, about the people around. No one? Okay, no one? What? Names of fact about present. Today is okay. Today is Sunday. Okay, very good. That is also an example because when we say claims of fact, it does not state exact, right? So it is arguable, right? It is arguable and debatable. When you state now that it is a Sunday today, where the truth is, it is Tuesday. Okay, for example, class, read.
Video games lead to the increase of violence among the teenagers.
Okay, so do you agree? Do you believe that through video games, it leads teenagers to act violent? Do you believe? Do you agree? Yes, there are studies that says that video games is one of the reason why there are some teenagers who are acting violence, but there are other factors, right? Not only playing video games, right? There are a lot of factors. Okay, give me example. What are the other factors that leads teenagers to act violent? Drugs, okay, very good. Another. Aside from drugs. What else? What about this road? Alcohol, drugs, or vices. Okay. What about this area? Cigarette smoking. It can lead us to be violent. What about this area? Fraternity. Okay. And there's a person who join. Okay, what about this area? What else? Start from F. Two words. First start from F, and the second word start from B. F and B. Facebook. Two words. Okay, family. Yes, could be family problem or no, broken family. I'm sorry. Okay, so it is named of fact because it generally states that video games is the only reason that there is why teenagers are being violent. But there are other factors or studies that could state that not only video games, there are a broken family, drugs or vices, okay, or smoking. So it is considered claims of fact because there are other factors or studies that tells that violence is not just because of the video games, but there are other factors. But if we're going to add those factors or studies, do you think it will become a claims of fact? If we're going to add those other factors? No. But if we're going to remove and kanila atong i-state, kanila, it will become a claims of fact. Because wala niya gi-add or gi-appeal ang uban yung factors. Okay, let's go now to claims of fact about the future. Okay, everyone, can you read?
Certain that something will be true in the future.
Okay, that something will be true in the future. So can you give me example? Can you give me example about this claims? Example about the future. State something about your future. Future of your life, or your career, or your life after 10 years, of your family. State something. Asserting that something will be true in the future. 10 years from now. Okay? Continue. I will be your man or what? What? Okay, so let's start. I will give you first example. Okay, everyone, can you read?
Years from now, every house will be powered by solar energy.
Okay, so do you know what is solar energy, right?
Yes.
It is an energy came from Okay, so it states there that in the future, every house, so every house now, will be powered by solar energy. Okay, so you know. Okay, so give me example now. What else aside from this example? Okay, this row. What? Use we. I will be. What? And I'm going to ask you, what is your ambition? What will you be in the future? What? I will become a mermaid. That is a name, so? I will become a mermaid. It is arguable. Okay, so everyone can read.
Facts that are universally accepted are not considered claim of fact, but instead a statement
Okay, so do you have any idea what is universally accepted or statement of fact? Do you have an idea based on your understanding that statement or facts that are universally accepted are not considered claims of fact, but rather a statement of fact? Universally accepted, it is a belief or statement that universally accepted. Do you have an idea now? Or can you give me example? Do you have any idea? No? Okay, for example, here is now. Manny Pacquiao is the only 8-division world champion. And Adolf Hitler was German politician who was the dictator of Germany from 1933 until his death in 1960. It is a statement of fact. Okay? It is no longer, or it is not what we call claims of fact. Can you give me another example, class? Aside from these three examples, just one before we proceed. Give me. Do you have any idea? What about your Jimenez? For example, about the basketball. About basketball. State something about basketball. Or ML. Or TikTok. You. Who's the number one? Who is the number one TikToker? Who got the most, who got millions views? Number one. What? Okay, name the statement. Use that in a statement. 10. Next 10. Is use that in a sentence or a statement. Is the most followed. Okay, thank you. Okay, now. So let's make it fast. Okay, names of fact. Types of factual claims is number one is factual, historical, relational, causal connection. So when you say relational causal connection, it is a connection of two other things that cause. It is one thing that causes other things to do something or what. Predictive is you are predicting, okay, the outcomes. You are stating the outcomes of the certain event that will happen in the future. So again, factual is based on fact. Okay. So proof requires sufficient and appropriate grounds. Number two is reliable authority. 3 is recent data. 4 is accurate physical data and clearly defined terms, so loaded, target, and clear distinction between. So you know really what is inference, right? What is inference? Last week you made a role play, reply and inference. Okay, now so here are the other example of claims to fact. Okay, everyone, can you read the number one example? Okay, number have a task to will create your own claims of fact based on what you have observed in our society and present it in basically just one statement as claims of fact. Okay? So you're going to create your own claims of fact. Just one statement. And start now. Start now. Your own claim. Here's another paper. Okay, faster. And then give me reason.
Ay, kita mo ba?
Give me a brief or short explanation. Master. Anything that you could say based on our community or society facing nowadays. There are a lot of issues based on social media, news. Any statement to as claims of fact. So any claims of fact or statement, anything that you have observed from our society or community, you can base it on based on media. You can base your statement on what you have seen, observed, noticed on our social media. Okay, have your anything. There are a lot of issues. Just state, direct statement. And then give me a short explanation of your statement. Since that we are running out of time, so I will only ask one group to present their words. And then proceed to the next meeting, the other group. Just tell me who is that. Just short explanation. Why you? Just give me a can you use your phone? Give me a space. Okay, and use your cell phones back.
Explaining for fighting.
Mana mo? Explanation. Right explanation. Just a short. Okay, nice. Since that we are running out of time, so I will only ask one group or to present their work and then proceed ka sa next na meeting. Okay.
This is the claims of progress. The people were facing difficulties because of inflation. This is the reason because the products are limited and inflation soars higher. The people is having difficulties because they cannot afford the product anymore.
Okay, let's give them a round of applause. Okay, Luke 1. Okay, now so let's go to. Okay, so use your 1/4 earlier. Use the correct letter of the given multiple choice. Okay, so read it fast. Okay, start now. Start now. Time. Number 2. Use another paper. Can you use another paper? Number 3. Read it fast. Number 4. Last number. Okay. What is your answer? C. Okay, C. Okay, number 2. What is the answer? A. A? Okay, A. Number 3. C. Okay, C, different. Number 4. B. Okay. Letter A. Balik yung C. Okay, number 5. The answer is B. Okay, so we have now a saying. Okay, listen up, class. Never face facts. If you do, you'll never get up in the morning. Can you give me an idea or example of these kind of sayings before we proceed? Never face facts. If you do, you'll never get up in the morning. What perceived in your mind when you heard this saying, class? Sayings. Anyone, before we proceed, just one. Give me any idea or opinion based on this saying. Okay, you want to answer? What about you? Anyone? Any group? Never face facts. If you do, you'll never get up in the morning. Okay, for example, this girl. For example, whenever we know what sa itong, di ba, matay mo pag natay sa ang skill sa ramo sakit ka. Pag may balin mo sa yung sakit kay sa mo tayo, mag-overthink ka. Right? So may pag natay masaktan na, pag natay may balaan kay matay nga to siya, matay siya sadness, right? Matay siya depressed. Hindi na ito ginahan ang banta sa buntan. Wala ka inspiration. For example, yang siya, wala tayong mama, hindi mo dawa ang kinuon. Your mother is dead. So, hindi ka ginahan ng bako, right? Ang daga na, yan kagiro. Lanan. Because sometimes, facts are, tatagod, or hurt or pain, gives us pain. Okay, so proceed. So for your assignment, can you take a picture on this assignment? Okay, just take a picture and send it in your group chat. Just one. Okay. Okay, so once again, thank you class. And see you next meeting. And goodbye, guys. Your cheers and kindly arrange your cheers. Once again, thank you, class, and goodbye.